everybody, my name is Jenna and today I am back with Beck from the channel SheNoob087.
Hi, same day.
Same day, yes.
Same clothes.
So technically you're going to see this video before the one that we actually just filmed, so
yeah.
it's been a long and stressful day.
We're filming a bunch of videos on the same day. So.
It's been long, it's been stressful, but this is actually the last video that we have to film, so we're both pretty excited, we're ready to be done.
Didn't even take that long.
No, it really didn't. I'm actually pretty surprised. So today though we are doing another challenge video, but this time instead of me being challenged, it's going to be Beck. So this challenge is called the Judge a Book Challenge, and basically what it is it is a book enthusiast, aka me, picking some different books to show the non-book enthusiast, aka Beck, and she is going to have to guess the plot of the book from just the title and the cover. Now I'm really excited about this challenge. I think I've picked 7 really great books. You guys are probably going to be able to guess which ones I've picked from what I've talked about on this channel before. Are you ready? Are you excited?
I don't watch all of your videos. I may be in trouble here.
So let's get started.
I'm nervous. Now you guys get to laugh at my lack of book knowledge instead of laughing at
So the first book that I have for Beck is Passenger. So
oh, I saw this on your shelf.
that's what it looks like.
I'm not allowed to look at the blurb, am I?
No.
But I can read everything on the front. Okay.
Grabs you by the heart from its opening notes and doesn't let go until its knockout blockbuster finale.
New York Times bestseller author of the Throne of Glass series. Okay, well that gives me an idea.
No, that's who blurbed it. That's who wrote it.
Yeah, I know that's who wrote it, but that's who did the quote.
Yeah.
So she read Alexandra Bracken, never heard of her.
She wrote the Darkest Line trilogy, which I've never read. But
So Passenger, it's a bottle with a city inside of it instead of a ship. Is that New York? That looks like New York.
yes, that's New York.
Okay. Cover's blue, which suggests
Bluish. Let me hold it.
blue and white. It suggests sort of a sad sort of. I don't know where I'm going with this.
You got the ship down there.
I have to guess what it's about. Oh, the ship's down. Oh, right. If you hadn't pointed that out, I wouldn't have noticed. Oh, why am I getting like time travel vibes from this?
Well, you're on the right track with the
Am
time
I
travel.
really?
Yeah, you're on the right track with the time travel. I actually haven't read this book since January, so don't mind me while I just read the blurb and remind myself what it's about.
Person with time travel. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So basically this book follows a girl called Etta Spencer.
I figured it was a girl.
Really? Just makes you...
I don't know, I just felt like it was
so
a girl.
basically she is a violin prodigy, and on the night of one of her big recitals she is pulled back through time to the year 1776.
So I got time travel.
Where she lands on a ship being run by Nicholas Carter. So
oh, okay.
it's really interesting because in this book they definitely talk about a lot of cultural differences and a lot of racial differences that they sort of find. There are these people sort of searching for Etta because they believe she's the only one who can find a certain object that they need.
So I got time travel.
You got time travel, so I'm impressed. You did pretty well. Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, okay. I know a little bit about the Court of Mr. Fury series because you told me a little bit about it. She's still alive now. She must pay with her heart. Is she an assassin, the main character?
No, that's Throne of Glass. So you got the right author.
Oh, sorry, wrong
You got
series.
the right author, but the wrong series.
Yeah, no, same author.
I picked a few New York Times bestsellers.
So Throne of Glass is the assassin girl.
Yeah, Throne of Glass is the assassin girl. This is her other series.
Right. The court part suggests some sort of like authority involved or something. Or is it a figurative court?
It's a real court.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a court of thorns and roses, but there is courts in this book, yeah?
Yeah, okay. She's not royalty. I know it's a she, because
yes, obviously.
I feel like Thorns and Roses is a metaphor for the people she's surrounded by.
Kind of.
Because, you know, sometimes they say that, like, dishonest people, are, like, they have thorns and they're roses with thorns.
Well, anyone who's read the sequel knows exactly what I'm thinking of right now when I say Beck is completely on the right track with that.
Really?
But, oh yeah, but this book is kind of different from the sequel.
Okay, this is the first one. Okay, right. So the cover's red and roses are red. I'm drawing really like pedestrian conclusions because I'm trying not to overthink it. She's wearing black. That kind of looks like Sansa's dress from season 5 again.
It kind of does, but
I don't know. It could mean anything.
Okay, so this book is a Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Oh, I should have figured that.
Yes, it's Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it follows.
See, it's obvious now that I hear you
and
say
it follows a girl called Feyre. She is a huntress. She's a
Feyre,
human.
yeah, that's the name.
And she kills a wolf, and she is taken over the border into the fairylands, into the Spring Court, to be kept as a prisoner
the
from
fairy
the
one.
beast.
Right, yeah, I remember you talking about this.
And then she's imprisoned in the court, but she's sort of allowed to roam around, and slowly she sort of develops feelings for this sort of beast sort of character. It's a really good book. It's a great series, and the sequel, guys, wow, all I'm gonna say. So the third book, City of Bones by
I've
Sandra
seen
Clare.
this one on your shelf as well. You've told me a bit about this, but I really don't. Stephanie Meyer, author of Twilight. Yeah, that's not saying much. City of Bones could be suggestive towards a lot of things. I mean, there's a modern city, but I get the feeling it's not, the world is not like the modern world.
No, it's set in the modern world.
It's set in the modern world.
Set in New York. Another New York book.
Who the hell is this with all the marks on his body here? Is that the main character?
Indeed. Okay, so technically no, but he is a really important character.
Right. I want to say the main character's female.
Yep.
Yeah. These markings, I'm getting a culty vibe from this guy.
No.
But it also kind of reminds me of like Maori tattoos.
No.
I don't know, this one's tricky. There's too much information on the cover is what I think is happening. Oh, there's a graveyard. I couldn't even see that. Is the City of Bones a metaphor for a graveyard?
The City of Bones is in a graveyard.
Okay, so it's like an underground city, is it? So is it like a metaphor for an underground network?
Kind
of?
Okay,
Like,
so City of Bones is about a girl named Clary Frey who, on her 16th birthday, discovers that she is a shadow hunter.
oh, that's what that's from.
Yeah, that's what that's from.
Okay.
So, as a shadow hunter, she realizes that she was born and destined to kill demons.
Okay, so set in the modern world, but
Set in the
there's a
modern world,
supernatural side to it. That's
and
what I'm
this
getting.
guy is Jace, and those markings are runes, which they mark on their body
Runes!
to give them.
He looks
sort of
like a
superpowers.
Jinn from Supernatural. You know, the genie thingies that
Oh,
with
yeah.
all the blue runes on them?
Then we have Red Queen by
Oh
Victoria
man,
H.
there's like no information on this cover. Power is a dangerous game. Well, now I'm Game of Thronesing it. Victoria Avia. I've never heard of these authors. I don't read enough. Red
She's
Queen.
also a #1 New York Times
So
bestseller.
obviously it's about some bitch queen who did something horrible.
No.
No?
No.
Queen that died.
No.
I don't know. What the f- am I supposed to get from this? It's
Stop swearing on my channel.
Alright. It's a bleeding crown. Like,
Yes.
what am I supposed to get from this?
It's a clever cover.
It is. It seems like it's clever. Like it means more than it looks like it means. So,
I can imagine how hard.
is the queen the main character?
No.
Is she a princess?
No.
Is she related to the queen in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Okay. Is she wanting to take the queen's place?
No.
Is the queen evil?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gathering that. Why did you say yes?
The Queen really has nothing to do with this. Okay.
Well, then why is it called Red Queen?
Okay, so this series is so this book is set in a world where the people are divided by blood, red or silver. So red blood means you're a common folk, and silver blood means you're more sort of royalty, or you possess a godlike superpower, basically.
So it's peasant queen is what it is.
No, so basically what happens is Mare is a red girl who discovers that she has silver powers. So she ends up at the palace to sort of, because they can't have people knowing that a red has powers. And then she sort of ends up at the palace, and then she ends up in this really dangerous game.
Okay. So that cover gave me nothing whatsoever.
Alright, ready for the next cover. 13 Reasons Why.
Okay, so it looks sad.
Yes, this is the contemporary.
There's a tragedy of some
Yeah,
description.
this is the contemporary.
13 Reasons Why. Now all I'm thinking about is 10 Things I Hate About You.
I don't like that movie.
Did somebody die?
Yes.
Okay, that's what yeah. So she's a grown woman on a swing. It's just a loss of innocence and a longing for simpler days and grief, obviously. So, and she's in black and white. Some kind of mental illness, maybe, something. Did the person who died commit suicide?
Yes.
Yeah. 13 Reasons Why They Killed Themselves?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you're so
13
close.
Reasons is it like a suicide note where they
Kind of. So you're really, really close. So basically, this book follows Clay, who comes home one night to find a box of tapes on, like cassette tapes, on his doorstep. Turns out these tapes were recorded by Hannah Baker, a classmate who 2 weeks prior had committed suicide. And on the tapes, Hannah reveals the 13 reasons why she sort of committed suicide. So Clay sort of keeps listening throughout the night, because Hannah says quite early on, if you're receiving this tape, then that means you were one of these reasons. So it's a very...
So you did something or said something that made me want to kill myself. Yeah. Wow, that's tragic.
It's a
So
really
who's this
good
on the
book.
cover?
That's Hannah.
That's the one that killed herself. Okay.
It's a really good book, Bella. I really enjoyed it. You did pretty well on that one.
I did do well.
Wicked Lovely by Melissa Moore.
What?
Oh no.
Enter a world of fairy romance.
I totally forgot the blurb is not very good at this one. Okay.
Okay. So, what is that flower called? It's probably really important as well. I can't think of what the flower's called.
No, the flower's not important.
No, I mean like all flowers have meanings attached to them. I bet the meaning of this flower is important to
Well, maybe not, but the fact that the flower is frozen has meaning.
Oh, it's frozen. Oh, I didn't even
that's
realize
that's my hint to you. The fact that it's frozen.
Frozen flowers. Is it a... Okay, so the main character is female. Is it a metaphor for being beautiful on the outside but cold and heartless on the inside?
No.
No, so...
Not really.
I have no idea.
So this book follows a girl named Aisling who has always seen fairies. The fairies are sort of always there. They're just in the background and people can't see them. Her grandmother sort of instills 3 rules. She can never stare at invisible fairies, never speak to invisible fairies, and don't ever attract their attention. There is this fairy. His name is Keenan. He's the Summer King, and he's determined that Aisling will become his Summer Queen. And so it's all sort of about how he pursues her to get her to be the Summer Queen, but then there's also all these internal things going on between all the different courts that they've got, and it's a really good, it's kind of a political book, but it's like fantastical as well, so it's very good.
Yeah, no, I would not have gotten anywhere close to that from that cover.
We only have 1 cover left. Seriously? Was that 6? Yeah, that's 6. So we've only got 1 cover left, so you guys can probably guess what the last book is going to be. If you know me at all, if you watch any of my videos, you'll know.
I have a feeling
you'll know what book it is, and you probably do too. And so you should get this because I talk about it all the time.
Vaguely get it.
All right, you ready? Akane by Lynette Noni.
So this is the 3rd or 2nd book in a series.
The first.
That's the first. What's the second one?
Raylia.
Raylia.
I mixed them up. Madura Chronicles begin. Okay.
So
tell me what you know.
The Madura Chronicles is about a girl who does something.
I say this plot summary and I swear like every single video that I do.
The plot of the story has just completely left me.
Okay, well what's she doing in this cover?
She's opening a door.
Yeah, see, that gives you a bit of
There's a garden on the outside.
Well, not important, but she's opening a door.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember now. You would think this would be drilled into my brain.
This is like one of my favorite books, as you guys are well aware.
You literally hold it up in every video.
I do. I really do.
Oh man. For all the times you've explained this to me, I really don't actually know what it's about.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
So Kane is about a 16-year-old girl named Alexandra Jennings who on her first day at a new school, she steps through a doorway and enters the mystical world of Madura.
That's right.
In Madura, she attends Akane Academy, a school for gifted teenagers, while she waits for the professor to return to help her get home.
This is all sounding very familiar now that you're saying it.
So while she's there, she sort of comes to realize that there's a bad guy who wants to use Alex for bad things. And
see, the thing is, you talk to me about so many books, they all blur together.
But this is the one I talk about most often because it's Akane.
I was thinking that was the one with the fairies in it, but that was the other one.
No, not this one.
Wow. I must just, every time you show that book, I must just tune it out. Like, because I've seen it so many times.
Well, that was our Judge a Book challenge. Beck did pretty well.
I did better than I thought I would.
She got quite a few, she at least got sort of the right gist of the novels.
I mean, it's very hard to judge a book by its cover.
I think the hardest one would have been either Wicked Lovely or Red Queen. Red Queen is tricky.
Red Queen gave me nothing.
It's literally a crown with blood. There's a reason I chose that book.
You're terrible.
Yes. Yes, I am. So thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comment section below if you have read any of these books and what you think of them, I guess. Also let me know what you thought of Beck's performance. Do you think she should read more, or do you think
I I need to read more. It's just finding the time to read more outside of what I have to read for uni. And I struggle to read everything for uni because I can't just sit there and just force myself to read something.
When I get home, I'm reading a book and finishing it.
You read so much. It astounds me how much you read. I read so occasionally apart from uni stuff.
I've read since Thursday, I've read 2 books.
I used to read every night too, and I just don't anymore.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random.
Bye.